Hello everyone, and welcome back for what will probably be the final episode of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. I've had a great time playing this game, enjoying it over the last few months. Must be at least a quarter of a year, 3 or 4 months I've been playing this on and off, when there was suitable time and breaks, when I could clear room on my desk. And now, finally, Senua is probably going to face up against Hell, right through that gateway there. However, we still have a lot of possibilities. One of which is that there's a game model of her holding a third sword, which we haven't even seen yet. Which is interesting. If she approaches this gate and Hell breaks her sword and sends her all the way back to the beach and makes her replay through the last portion to find the runes that have been missed, that would be sadistic, but also kind of generous. I'd like to take a few moments to review theories. So basically we've got a whole spectrum. There's no point talking about the whole thing, but we've got all the way from Senua is going completely insane, having a mental breakdown, and we have been told this repeatedly by the developers. But I'm thinking, what if this is more of a spiritual thing, and the madness is a kind of side effect of it all because she can't, her mind can't cope with it. So, option number one, she's going completely insane, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, and will end in the realization that she is now completely mad and can't look after herself, and it will all be really bleak and sad and horrible and depressing. And you know what? The end of the game is probably going to go through a few of these to try and trick me. We've then got she's going on a spiritual quest, like in RuneQuest, if you've ever played it years ago, or actually if you ever played the King of Dragon Pass, that was based on RuneQuest rather heavily, and it had spiritual quests and visions to go and meet the gods and try and cure plagues that were afflicting the town and things like that. That was blatantly set in the RuneQuest world, although it didn't interact with too much RuneQuest stuff and kept it all very human. So there's that possibility that she's either doing this to try and conquer her madness and become sane again and return. And in that case, Dillion could still be alive. Droof, probably not, unfortunately. I'd like Droof to still be alive at the end. He would be, apart from Dillion, he'd be more recognisable than the mother, actually. And each of these offers help in some way. Droof offers guidance and tells her what she needs to do and what she needs to look for, what she's experiencing. The mother encourages her and comforts her, whereas Dillion supports her and comforts her, which is different to the mother. So, yes, we've seen her start to become braver, as if approaching sanity, or at least an end to this quest. Then there's also the possibility that she's just completely mad, hacking up bushes and mutilating a few animals in the wilderness and thinking she's fighting enemy warriors. There's also the possibility that actually she is literally descending down into hell, and everything is exactly the way we envisage it. However, I mean physically, as in a physical place, because the journey to hell is 9 nights' ride to the north and then down. However, there are numerous things that lead me to suspect that is not the case. The foremost of which is the Northmen, who look like Celts wearing masks, to be honest. Very big Celts, admittedly. They don't look authentic enough to be historical Vikings. Which is interesting, because it means there's something else going on here, right? That supports my theory that this is either some kind of vision or madness. Is it a descent into madness or an ascent towards, a healthy state of mind? Once again, it's always really tricky when we speak of mental illness because we need to be delicate, and that is why I think the game developers have stressed so much that they've done good research into how to accurately represent this and treated it respectfully, rather than so even if it's not just a game about madness, they have to say, hey look, we're treating this seriously here. Alright, that's almost enough of me waffling on. Let's cross this bridge and see what fate hell has in store for us. I am not going to run across this bridge. This is far too important. Come on. How the bloody hell, what a bridge.
She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it.
Just perfect timing. Sound cut out there, that was weird. Don't give me any. Oh no. No, 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 no.
Find a good position. Let them surround you.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Behind you. Die. You finished. Behind you. Behind you.
How the
Focus now.
bloody hell? Ha! Oh, the madness just...
Behind you. Behind you. Behind. Behind you. You won. for you!
The path to hell. I can sense her.
Behind you.
She's getting closer. She's going to die. Let's get her in.
Watch out!
If she sacrifices herself, she sacrifices us. We don't want to die. Senua, turn back. It's too dangerous.
You're close.
That was carnage. Oh, wow! That was just brutal. I could barely breathe there. You know, I just had to grit my teeth and fight on. That was just, yeah. Please, no more. No more fighting before the gate. Maybe that's a warm-up to get me back in touch with the combat controls, you know, because I haven't had a fight in a little while. Apart from those rooms in the towers on the sides. Oh, this is going to be such a mess. We reach the gate a third time. Wait, a fourth? Oh.
Wait,
What?
what happens when she dies?
What happens to us?
What happens to us?
We die too.
Do we die too?
We
I
die
don't want
too.
to die.
I don't want to.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
I don't want to die. We don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua, stop.
Senua,
Turn back.
Stop. Stop her. Why is she keeping on going? Stop. Senua, stop. What happens to us?
Oh, this looks like a fight towards the end of the walkway here. I'm surprised I didn't fall off the bridge earlier. I wonder if they don't let me. This looks really bad. Wait, is that a reflection? No, apparently not. It's some kind of trick. And I don't like it.
Stop her.
Why won't she stop to die? She won't stop. Stop. Stop.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
This is going to be really... Wait. Oh. Please tell me I can walk through this.
I don't want to die. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Oh god.
Please stop. You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them. They were afraid, like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill
Oh,
the
that's
void.
just cruel.
That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
Indeed, main voice. This is her hell. And apparently, in order to escape from her very own personal hell, she must overcome. Wait. In mirror. Oh. True. It's the same message. In mirror. Wait, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. It's the same message we have seen time and time again. So, let us pass on into the light. Here we go. Oh god, is it going to miss the ones I've missed? It is! Cruelty! Oh. Oh no. This is really bad.
Wait,
Mother!
don't see me like this. Turn away, Senua. Turn away, Senua!
Did our mother get the plague?
Do you see it, Senua? Do you see the darkness? Faces fear and suffering. You can see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
Lip sync's off for her as
This
well.
is what happens when you listen to the voices
just
of the
him.
underworld. They crawl into your soul
Is this
and rot you
intentional?
from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, son?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you! And so you killed her!
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her! You killed her! You are the darkness!
I have control. And this just looks really dangerous. Like, the kind of dangerous that is going to involve some kind of spider web of paths and bridges. I see she waits for me there. But can I at least fight on some place with a floor? Some sort of ground as bodies turn into ash and drift away. And a mournful dirge echoes. Oh, Senua, where do we go from here? I believe very soon we'll be taking a right. Look, she's got her sword out. This is a dangerous time. It's not a fighting time. Not yet. And here's the thing. Hell is cold. She is cruel. She is dead, but what if she yearns for death? Oh, come on! Ugh.
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. It will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me!
Where did... Right. Oh, you... What? Oh wow, these are like one-hit kill guys.
Watch out.
Oh, they can all fight now in the focus? I mean, I'm hoping this is just my opportunity to fill the mirror completely.
Behind you. Watch out. Behind you.
I can see through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Oh! I mean, this is... This is time to focus, right? Or it's not time to focus. I mean, that would be just... Oh,
Look at you. Running forward, moving backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place.
and we still don't know why Dillion died. All we know is that die he did. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Oh no, there's that's a second fighting circle, isn't it? Bridge is now whole. And she is just too big to fight in these condensed spaces. But that is probably what must be done.
Trying to save you from yourself. You still believe it is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is a lie? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillion, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
Oh no! No! Good God, no! It's going to be like every single boss battle in the entire game! Wait, all at once? Oh, that is just not even remotely fair. Oh. Yeah, that's right. You have it. Oh, you bastard. Right.
Behind you.
Dillion! Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies.
Oh no.
I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillion is gone. Dillion is dead. Let him go now. I warn you.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already? Fight me! Come on!
Oh, this is going to be really horrible. When it finally comes. Wait, is she getting... Yes. Smaller.
You betrayed your own father. You betrayed the gods in search of Dillion, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of your battle. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillion. Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
Yeah, you can get lost. Oh, what was that? Whoops. Better use it while it's still there. Oh no! Right.
Watch out.
Okay.
Watch out. Careful,
Alright.
watch out.
What on earth?
Watch out. Behind you.
Oh, that is just cheating, my lady.
Behind you. Behind you.
Oh my god, right,
Let
okay.
go of Dillion. Let go of your battle. Stop killing yourself. Watch out. Careful, Senua.
Oh my god, did I just...
Watch out.
Wait, how fucking big was he?
Behind you. Careful. Behind you. Let go, Senua.
Oh no, no, no!
Time to die. Watch out.
Oh my god. Wait, that was an auto kill I had to lose? Or maybe it was just for last time. So hard to tell. Oh no. Is she going to give her the sword back? Probably not. Oh no, if she uses the sword to impale the head, that'd be really cruel. She needs to come out of the darkness.
If you're alive, and there's no darkness, then you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save Dillion.
Oh, this is so bleak. Is there yet hope for something better?
Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? To him? You're not a liar, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. I know it. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release him.
It is fitting that Hell holds the sword, for it is an implement of death after all.
But if you won't, you will have to kill me. Because I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate. No quest. Nothing.
Look at the leg.
You will have no power over me.
Was that merciful?
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
Oh, I thought she was back in her village for a moment there. Is this... so I did have the theory that this whole game was Hell herself mourning for the death of Dillion, the death of a mortal, and trying to do so through pretending to be Senua. Because that would be the only way to find a person still living who cared for him.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea.
Oh. Yep.
Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
Even the voices are happy.
Oh no. Oh. It's the rocks. The darkness is coming. The darkness is working. Wait. What is it? It feels... It's different. It feels...
This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness. Goodbye.
Oh.
I know it's hard to tell how mixed up you feel. Hoping what you need is behind every door.
Well,
Time you get hurt, I don't want you to change.
I do recall saying near the beginning that I suspected they wouldn't give a very conclusive ending so as to keep as many theories going and to not validate any one thing.
This feeling is not sadness, this feeling is not joy.
So it's hard to say exactly what happened there, but ironically the way to overcome death was to die.
Please don't go. I want you to
Mostly this has been about facing up to fears and overcoming them. Or perhaps, perhaps I could say to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. I think it felt like a mostly positive end. And in a way, maybe I was right about letting go of Dillion, being willing to let him be dead now. Unless he's actually still alive. Haha, the Furies. This isn't Greek mythology. I presume that's the cast of voices, but I don't know for certain. Well, I've been very entertained by this game. I've really enjoyed it. I'm not entirely sure what to think of it, but it was definitely an inconclusive ending. I know some people suspect there may be a sequel, but I don't think that was a hint at a sequel. I think that was saying, carry on, go forwards with your life, and let it be glorious. If any of you have read Caves of Steel by Isaac Asimov, when the killer is unmasked at the end and confesses his crimes, Daniel Oliver, the robot, bids him go now and sin no more. Which is of course ironic because it's the robot taking on a very human role there, that of judging and giving advice. The robot being impartial and inhuman. I wonder if it was actually possible to defeat Hell in that final battle or not, because I was having too much of a hard time trying to fight off all the attackers. Yeah, don't tell me defeating her would be the way to get the other ending. I don't know if I got the extended ending or not there. If the extension is part of the portion with her and Hell speaking together before the head is dropped, that could be it. But the other extension could be her walking out of the madness and into something much more preferable. I think the developers have done a fantastic job here. It's been a magnificent journey. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to take away from the ending. I also don't know if I got the extended ending or the normal ending there, and I'll probably have to go look that up. Probably fairly easy to find on YouTube. Which ironically is of course where you will have been watching this video. unless you downloaded it or someone put it on another video platform at some point. More information, that's useful. Although their own website is probably not the best place to go looking for mental health information, but I imagine they have a lot of useful, helpful information there. So it wasn't quite the ending that I was hoping for. It wasn't too much of a surprise, knowing classic storytelling techniques. It's definitely food for thought though, and that I feel is something the developers were aiming for here. Now, this has been a wonderful game, and it's very interesting because there's been a whole load of videos about it, you know, claiming that it was feminist propaganda, talking about the psychological aspects and stuff, and I haven't watched any of those, right? I'm held off watching those till after I finished playing it myself, because I didn't want them to affect my opinion of it before I'd had the chance to explore it and experience it all. I'm now going to go watch a load of those videos and find out what all the fuss is about, but the interesting thing about this game, and I think it's a real little gem, is that it's like certain other games and some films in that it's quite good and it's got remarkable critical acclaim, but no one on my context list seems to be playing it. You know, no one seems to be going to watch these films. It's like the critics like them, the public don't. I don't know. So maybe it wasn't mainstream enough. Maybe some people got into it a bit, you know, played it a little bit, decided it wasn't quite for them. I don't know. But it's certainly been interesting, and I will be watching the making of feature at some point later on as well. But wow, yeah, what a journey. What a ride. I'm glad I've seen it through to the end, and now I'll get to decide what I want to play next. I hope you all enjoyed this. I've been Raphael Perry. This has been Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now, and please, if you feel you have any mental health issues that should be addressed, go and see a professional. Goodbye. May you go with the blessings of all the gods, and be forever safe.